You had a bit of a rough old time earlier this year, not on the rostrum so often. It looks good today though.
Yeah, it's only the first heat, it's a long afternoon, so we'll see what happens. Just had to make the most of the chances and get pedalling.
Yes, absolutely right. Set up for it, Andrew. Is it going to be yours today?
It can be anyone's. The track's a little tricky with it being so dry. It's real slippery. It's like driving on ice. It was more grip in the first couple of laps when it was wetter, so hopefully we can get some more water on it for the final.
The Pinto running okay?
Yeah, it's my spare tarmac engine. We knew we need some power today, so put that in.
I wish you well, Andrew. I've known you a long time and you love to see you up on the rostrum. Mind you, I'll say that to everyone else, but you know. Andy Palmer then in the 606 car is in with the win.
At the moment I'm not in a position for a semi-final grid, so we thought we'd just come this afternoon, quite chilled out about it, take it as it comes, see what happens, and sometimes when you take the pressure off yourself like that, this is the result you get. So.
The Smith and Wainwrights quite close behind you. Could you hear them? Could you kind of see how close they were to you?
No, I kept looking in my mirror every couple of laps. I couldn't see anyone that was within hitting distance, so you know, I just kept my head down, kept relaxed, and here we are.
I suppose it's always nice to get one over them too as well, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Congratulations then, let's hear it for it.
Well, just follow them, see if they mess up, and luckily they did again.
Well, that's what happens in racing, so your winning car there set you up for the rest of the afternoon now, Dave?
Yeah, I've got a few bits to do at it, but we'll have a go.
What was wrong then? Something not a miss?
No, it's a bit soft, it keeps leaning too much.
Right, well, suspension or tyre? Or?
Suspension, it's a bit soft.
Right, so you can fix that?
Yeah, I saw the F1 racing a bit too wet, so we softened it off a bit, but it's got a bit dry, hasn't it?
So you never win with the British weather, Dave, but you know that. But that does set your confidence up there.
Not really.
No? Why?
Just go for a ride around.
I'm glad I'm here with you today, because I do want a quick word with you to congratulate you on your British Championship. Has it sunk in yet?
Yeah, of course it has. I mean, it was a brilliant race. I've had lots of congratulations and best wishes that have been sent to me, so I'd like to thank everybody for those. It's been great here at the meeting. Lots of people wanted to come and say how much they enjoyed the race, so it's brilliant. I really enjoyed it, and it has sunk in, but a race win on the back of it, first time out with the black and white checks, is the icing on the cake.
Collecting these trophies, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm liking it. Yeah, it's great. New lease of life we've got.
And is your young lad helping you out in the pace today?
No, I think he's knocking about with his mates, but hopefully we keep it tidy and clean like this, and there's not a lot to do back in the pits.
Getting a little bit dusty because of the heat, but it's what you're used to. It's not a stock car meeting, is it, unless you go home with a bit of shale in your hair?
No, it's difficult on a day like today, you know, the lads are doing the best trying to keep the dust down, but you know, they're doing a good job, but the car goes well in the dry, so I don't mind either way.
Feeling confident then for the rest of the day?
Well, on that performance, then certainly, yeah, I'm looking forward to the final next.
Brilliant. Congratulations, Paul Harrison, everybody, on you, a British champion. Big round of applause.
Smooth move there, Tom.
I don't know about that. I think Lady Luck was looking on my side. I don't know about smooth.
You're all about time too.
Definitely.
Okay, well you're always there or thereabouts. You've got a big final coming up a little bit later on. What do you think now?
You got to be in it to win it, and that's about it, really.
Well, you have. Obviously, we've got a problem with the track conditions drying out very quickly, although you probably wouldn't think that when you go round.
There's not really a lot we can do about it. We complain when it rains and we complain when it's warm, but that's stock car racing.
It is. Whereabouts you from, Tom?
Wiz Beach, Cambridgeshire.
And Matt, what time do you leave this morning then?
7 o'clock.
Oh, wow, that's a long way, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a long way. I used to come up here every week when I was a bit younger and a bit sort of more brain dead, really.
You still enjoy it?
Yeah, it'll be a better ride home than it could have been, yeah.
Well, it will be now. You've got a trophy.
Definitely.
All right, well done, Tom. Congratulations for that. We'll get you around to do your lap of honour. Just get a couple of photo calls there, and we'll let Tom come on round for F2 race car from Wiz Beach.
Coping well in these conditions is rather humid out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's track's very difficult because it's wet to start with and dry at the end.
How much experience have you got on this Kirky Lane track? Because I know the V8s haven't been here for a couple of years, have they?
Yeah, it's good round here. It's shale in it, so I like shale.
It doesn't matter where you are.
No.
Enjoying the competition here today?
Yeah, we're good.
And it all bodes well for that big meeting, the World Championship September. How important is today for you?
Well, it's very important really to get the car set up right for the World Final. So.
You had a lot of work to do on the car today?
No, not really.
It's all going well. Yeah. He's very happy with himself.
Yeah, that'll do. Needed it after first race. Went out with early doors with a puncher, so needed some points, yeah, if we're going to get in that final race, so yeah.
Well, I hope you do as well. That's going to be an interesting final.
chaos, won't it? Absolute chaos.
I think everybody wants to win it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what we're all here for, so you can only try, can't you?
Well, I think you've done that. We noticed that you were cooling down, I just said, with the air temperature being pretty high today compared with what it normally is in the UK. And under race conditions, the old Pinto getting rather warm.
Yeah, very hot then. Too hot, really. But, I don't know. You can't moan about the sunshine, can you?
You can't, but I know that it does affect the race engine. So we've got the final to look forward to. Can you move everybody out? You ready?
We can try, but probably not, no.
I love honesty, it's great.
Hey!
Smile. He shakes his hand. Congratulations.
I've raced here very often before. Well, once I've raced here, and the first heat we had a bit of trouble, but it felt really good then. Might have to come here again, I think.
What was it in the first one that you were struggling with, do you think?
Well, the throttle jammed open a little bit, so all it wanted to do was go straight on.
But it all came good in that one.
Yeah, we sorted it.
Congratulations. I know you're going to go around for your victory parade.
Well, there we go. If you go backwards, Tony. Thank you, young man. So we see you again, Dean. You see, it's a great afternoon coming for you now.
Yeah, it's a shame lost reading tonight. I'll buy a ticket.
Yeah, absolutely. With your sort of luck that's going on, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's move your points right forward, Dean. Is that enough?
Well, surely enough to get on the grid for the last race. Quite where it puts me, I don't know, but at least we're in it. That was the aim today, just to get enough points to get into it, so that should be good.
Sometimes sitting on the front of the grid in pole position, not such a good deal.
No, if I'm anywhere near the front, I'll be lucky to see 3 laps in, I would think, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean, with all the big boys coming from behind, it looks good when you all line up there and you think, what's behind you? And you never know until they catch you.
No, and what will be behind you is the best that this business has got to offer, so we'll see.
Well, you're there, mate, and that's the main thing, so well done for that. You've had a great afternoon.
Yep, can't believe it, really. There you go.
Oh, you believe it.
Billy's making the Russian. Coming out of his car, 390, Stuart, our winner in that one. Right now, pause for Stuart Smith. He looks pretty pleased with himself in that one. 390, Mr. Stuart Smith.
I'm knackered, to be honest with you. I've had about 6 weeks off. I've lost all my fitness. That's my excuse anyway.
No, we believe it. We know you have as well. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, yeah. I haven't had a proper whack yet. I mean, when I get a proper whack, I'll know, but I feel good in myself. Felt terrible for a month. I just didn't seem to get any better. It was a bit worrying, but the last 2 weeks I felt better, and with Belle Vue being my local track, I thought I've got to make the effort to get back in the stock car and see how I feel. I feel okay, so sitting in the Heat third in the final, quality round is quite acceptable. Actually, I'm reasonably happy so far.
Good to have you back. Thank you, Andy. We'll get Paul as well. Paul Harrison. You see, always the bridesmaid, but we said that before.
Yeah, it was a good race. I was following Andrew and going away through the traffic, and then just as we bunched up near the end and I cleared Andrew, I actually did think, we might just be on Stuart again for the last lap here, but we were travelling at a very similar speed, and I'm sure if Stuart had been sat in my car, then neither of us would have finished. We'd have both been stuck in fence at this time, but I'd play things a little more cautiously, and offline it was terrible. If I'd have took a shot, I'd have just gone skidding off into the fence, so I had to settle for second this time.
That'll do, won't it?
Yeah, that was all right under the circumstances. The track's very slick, it's getting really difficult last few laps, but yeah, I'm happy with second. I'd have loved to have won with the black and white checks, but never mind, we'll have to save that for Coventry next week.
You will. Thank you, Paul. Or even Kingswood. Stuart Smith, welcome back onto the Rosson. You've had a rough old season, haven't you?
Yeah, pretty rubbish really by my own standards, but last year were the same, a bit rubbish, but we're finding a little bit of pace now, so, I mean, at the British, I've got a car going well in the early parts of the races, but towards the end when it's really dry, people are starting to pick me off, and that happened in the British with Paul. He thoroughly enjoyed the race, but he deserved it as well. But I was determined to not let anybody else win that race.
I gathered that.
Yeah, it's just, I was very determined at the British, but that went the other way. I ended up last. So.
It sometimes happens to. I'm personally pleased to see you back. You've had a turbulent time over a few seasons now, and as you quite rightly say, this season hasn't been the best for you. Hopefully you've turned the corner and brought you that confidence back.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think 50% is the car and 50% is you as well. The confidence. you need that, and it shows Paul's won a major championship last week. He's flying tonight and today, and it just shows that bit of confidence helps. But I'd just like to thank me mechanics who've been down all the week, helping us put the engine in, because we didn't have an engine in it yesterday. So
why doesn't that surprise me for you?
Well, I think we should be called lastminute.com.
I think you should as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Stuart Smith.
Champion, Barry Golden. Regain that trophy that of course he has won before.
11 British Drivers' Championship for Formula 2. You nearly did, Becky, you nearly.
I moved him.
Yeah, not enough.
Just didn't move enough of him, did I? I left two in front.
Well, it happens.
Yeah, Barry drove a good race, come past me, I had another go at him and he got back past me, so fair play to him, quicker man up there.
Good man. Thank you, Mickey. Have a word with Chris down here. So the runner-up, Chris. Not a bad day then.
No, not too bad. I wasn't too lucky in the first two heats. I was a long way back in that race. I was glad of the first stoppage. I should have had a bit better go at Barry, but I thought at the time that I had the pace to sort of have another go a couple of laps later in a bit of traffic, but Barry just had the speed and just managed to inch the gap back away again.
Yeah, he did start to pull away. Then you got a back marker in front of you and you thought, oh yeah, over.
Yeah, it was. Barry never made any mistakes all race. He got past Mickey, and I thought I had a chance, had a bit of a go. Thought I could bide my time, but while I was biding my time, Barry was down pedalling, and he was always inching the gap away, unfortunately.
So name of the game, anyway. Well done, runner up. And Mr. Golden Squire, you said to me, I want it back, and you got it back. Well done.
Yeah, got it back. Love this trophy. I'm really chuffed to win it, and I didn't really think we had much of a chance here today. I weren't too happy with the car, but
what was wrong?
I don't know. It seemed like we just struggled to get forward in three cars. But I was speaking to Mickey. I think because we're just far back in them early heats, and there's just that many cars, you think you're not really going forward. But once we started to get up near the front in that big race, it made a lot of difference then.
Tell you what I did notice as well, Barry, you started to pull away from Chris here, and you got that marker in front of him, but you got a bit more speed. A bit more speed was coming all the time.
Yeah, it's when it starts to dry out like this, you've just got to go in as slow as you can, ends up being the faster you're going. It's very easy to overdrive it. You've got to slow down, keep the car straight, and then you can go around the corner straight and power off around the corner rather than just having a load of wheel spin. It's like marbles when it starts going this dry, so you've just got to calm yourself down and feel the grip from under the car and just keep your eye out for all them lower lap cars.
You have indeed. Well, that's one you've regained. Can you regain another one a bit later on in the year?
Hopefully we'll have a few more that I've never won an all with.
Loud and proud, Belle Vue start for Barry Golden 401. Same place.
Well, that's a good result. You plodded away all afternoon for third place, but you got it. You got a trophy.
Yeah, nearly had second, but not quite enough.
Near, close, but not close enough.
That's it. Still a good race.
Your dad will be pleased.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, we hope so as well. Rich, just grab you. Running up there, mate. It was hard racing today.
Yeah, it was, to be fair. I mean, Tom drove a great race. I'd like to thank everyone for helping me out. I blew my engine last Sunday, so I've managed to get a new one put in today, so thank you very much. It's been hard work, but well done, bud. Well done, mate.
eBay, Ford Pinto, you'll find them.
Pinto?
Good try. Tiger Tom, well done, mate. That's a good result for you, and you were just there, nobody around you. It looked like a Sunday afternoon drive, but I'm sure it was a lot different.
Yeah, it was alright, I suppose. Not bad for your fifth meeting, eh?
Brilliant, mate. Well done. Costs a bit of money to go racing nowadays.
Yeah, it's like a big thank you to my uncle Chris, who does paid for this car and all that lot. Big thank you to all my mechanics who's helped us get here and carry on.
Hands together for the top three. Third place to 82, Keith Murphy. Leader Stan Johnson in number 4 as the